Hello, in this video I'm going to show you what phrase match is in Google AdWords, how to set it up, and why you need to use it. Hello, I'm Uzair and thanks for joining in. If you enjoy videos like this one, then please do hit the subscribe button and you'll be the first one to be notified when I upload other similar videos. So let's get started with the phrase match type keyword, what it is and why you need to use it and how to set it up. So a phrase match is more targeted than broad match and more flexible than the exact match. It sits between the broad and the exact match. So it really gives you a lot more flexibility when it comes to targeting your traffic. It increases your CTR compared to the broad match because, as we know, broad match is too broad and we can really attract the wrong kind of clicks. But with phrase match, you will pretty much get the clicks of someone who is particularly looking for a service or a product which you are offering. It also increases the impressions compared to exact match. So if you're running a campaign with exact match type and you are not getting much impressions and not utilizing your budgets and not getting the clicks to your landing page or to your website, and you don't want to go broad match because it's going to go too broad, so the next step is to use a phrase match or try and test with phrase match, because as I said earlier on, it sits between the broad match and the exact match, and it's a perfect way to expand your campaigns. So with phrase match, the word order is extremely important because your ads won't show if someone enters an additional word in the middle of your keyword or key phrase. So you have what we call pre and post words with phrase match. I'm going to give you a couple of examples and show you why it won't trigger your ads. But before that, let's show you how to set it up. So the phrase match type is always in quotation marks as shown over here in the screen. So if you have got a phrase match, let's say by table, or let's say by garden furniture, if I can spell it correctly, that's correct, yep. So you need to put in quotation marks before and after the phrase. Please note there are no spaces between at the end or before the at the start. So just the quotation marks and the key phrase. Now I have seen before when there are more than one word in the key phrase which you are targeting, people have put in like this. So that's in the incorrect way. So please don't use it like that because it won't trigger your ads. That is the correct way. Yeah, I'll bold it up for you. So that's how you do it, just before and after, and that's it. You don't need to put in the quotation marks like this. So let's see how searches will trigger your ads using phrase match. So we've got some phrase match types over here. So first one is football shoes, and this is the phrase which someone has put in Google, and your ad will potentially or can show because the by is the pre-word and that's your phrase match or word. There's nothing in between the two, football and shoes, so that can potentially trigger your ad. Your ad won't trigger for this phrase because it's in the wrong order, and also is completely different. It won't trigger, the phrase match will not trigger your ad for this search term. We go back again to football. So if I was looking for best football shoes London, that's a good example. You will see that the phrase match is as it is, and we've got a pre-word and a post-word on here on this phrase, so that will trigger the ad. But this won't trigger the ad football kids shoes if somebody put in, because football shoes has been broken with a word between it. So the phrase match has to be in that same order. Aerobics training class. This key phrase aerobics training class in London will trigger because we've got the post phrase words. It could be one or multiple, either before or after, it doesn't matter, as many as there, as long as aerobics training class is not disrupted with other words in between. So this phrase will trigger your ad, whereas this one, aerobics training online classes, won't trigger your ad because the phrase match or the phrase keyword has been interrupted with this word online between training and class. So when your ads do trigger, you know that it is being shown to a very relevant audience, and the person looking for whatever their problem is or whatever solution they are looking for, your ads will trigger for that phrase. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment. If you would like to ask me any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them for you. I appreciate your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.